On today's episode of Anime Afterthought, Black Clover episode 123 and 124, Nero Reminiscences part 1 and 2. I gotta say, after watching today's episodes, if my assumptions are correct, it seems Black Clover may be headed into uncharted territory, which I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for. With episode 122, we begin the trial of the century, Asta and Sekre versus the Clover Kingdom, and in an ironic twist, gives a whole new meaning to witch trial. Yes, it seems before this farce has even begun, Asta's fate has been decided. It's either him or the Clover Kingdom. Something that the now teenage Julius Novacrona, aka Mini Wizard King, absolutely saw coming. Prosecution, more like persecution, being led by our newest introduction to Clover royalty, Damnatio Kira, is our one-stop shop when it comes to the Magic Parliament, being our judge, jury, and executioner, as he is already handing out judgment as well as punishment, beginning with Black Clover's little orphan Annie, Marie, forcing Asta to unleash his devil. But out of nowhere, a surprised witness has been called. Yes, the entirety of the Black Bulls show up, and it seems they're willing to take on the entirety of the Clover Kingdom if it means saving their family. Enter big brothers Nozel and Fuegoleon. With a proclamation from the Wizard King, the Black Bulls have been given a task: set out and find the truth of the devils. And with that, this decree has officially ended the Elf Saga and set up our next arc. Enter Nero Reminiscences. Now at first glance, you may say that this is a ordinary, innocuous recap episode, retold through the eyes of our protagonist Sekre, and one would technically be right. But this two-parter decides to take it in a different direction, and decides to retell the story chronologically. Instead of showing how the events unfolded in the series, since it is being told from the perspective of Nero, we started with the fated meeting between Lumiere and Sekre, and slowly progressed forward. Next up is another fated meeting, when Tetia is saved by Licht, which is soon followed by the friendship formed between the leader of the elves and the Prince Lumiere. As the romance between Tetia and Licht blossom, we once again are bearing witness to the wedding massacre, as well as the Kaiju-esque demonic battle that soon followed, this time armed with the knowledge of its true mastermind, the Word Devil, ending with Licht's death, as well as Sekre sealing both the Word Devil as well as Lumiere, thus preparing for his inevitable return. This sequence in itself gave us whole new meaning to Black Clover's main intro that we viewed time and time again. Following up part 1, part 2 shows us what Nero's been up to this entire time. For 500 years, she has been looking after Licht's grimoire, as we see in the montage of seasons changing. And eventually we see our protagonist show up, yes, Asta and Yuno, thus beginning us where we were introduced to the Black Clover story, and where events take natural progression. All in all, I really did enjoy these two episodes. It gave us a brand new perspective looking at these events chronologically. Now, whether you're a fan of fillers or not, it did one major thing. It gave us much needed breathing room since we're so close to the current state of the manga. Speaking of fillers though, I need your guys' help. The preview for next week's episode is killing me. Let me know in the comments below, is this our first filler or is it canon? To me, it's coming off straight filler and I just can't tell, and you know how I am about fucking spoilers. I'm 99% sure this is giving off that filler vibe, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna title it as such, but I really can't tell. So, well, here we are. Black Clover has finally made it to the pivotal fork in the road. Catching up to its manga source, Shueisha and Studio Pro have to make a decision. Will they walk the filler-laced path of Naruto Shippuden, a series where I skip a majority of the episodes just to cobble together some kind of cohesive storyline, or will they decide to do something revolutionary in the world of anime? Yes, a schedule shift, go from weekly to seasonal, not only giving our animators a much needed break, but allowing our core team to focus on all the episodes, giving us a higher quality anime in the end, where in turn finally being reflection of its source material, i.e. Tabata, you are a fucking legend. Yeah, it's probably gonna be the first one. I mean, I was giving Naruto Shippuden a rewatch the other night and I skipped so many fucking episodes. It was a shock to my system to see how many fillers there actually were. I wanted to get down to the nitty gritty. I wanted to see the main storyline, and in the end, all those episodes I'll probably never watch. So what does the future of Black Clover hold? God only knows, but a man can hope. He can hope that someone in the anime development process, someone with actual power to make decisions, will decide to look at other examples in the industry, cough cough, Demon Slayer, cough cough, and finally choose quality over quantity. But like I was always told growing up, hope in one hand and shit in the other, and see which one fills up faster. So with all that being said, and more Black Clover right around the corner, I cannot wait for future episodes. And now I gotta go wash my hands.